I said, Houston, we got a problem. I said, Houston, we got a problem. I said, Houston, we got a problem. All my goons and goblins.
Yeah, what up, world? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with the Tag Champs podcast, man. You already know, part of the Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast Network. You already know my name, Mr. Beige, Bomber the Petty Messiah, your boy Corey Jared in the building.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Don't watch me. Watch Dynamite TV. Guru Dynamite in the building.
And it's your favorite ringside heel, RJ, host of the Heels Corner. You already know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. Well, y'all know what this is, man. This is WrestleCast, where we talk wrestling. We have debates. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have special guests on here, too. But this is really the introduction show that we're doing it. So let's get started. Coro, what we got?
All right, man. So we had an action-packed weekend, man. We had a lot of pay-per-views going on. Man, we had SmackDown. We had SmackDown Friday, and then Saturday we had 3 back-to-back pay-per-views. We had first WWE NXT Great American Bash. Then we had All In, or AEW All In, and then we had Saturday night's main event later on that evening. Mm-hmm. Then we had Sunday, where we had WWE Evolution 2, man. But we're gonna get started with the first one of the weekend, which was NXT's Great American Bash, man. So it was from everything this weekend, pretty much WWE wise, was from Atlanta this weekend, man. It was a wild. I guess they had a wild time out there. Man, so Javon Evans defeated Jasper Troy. Sol Ruka retained the NXT Women's North American title by defeating Izzy Dame. Ethan Page retained the NXT North American title by defeating Ricky Saints. The TNA Slammiversary contract was signed. Mike Santana, Joe Hendry, and the Trick and A champion Trick Williams will be facing each other at Slammiversary in a 3-way match. Obafemi retained his NXT championship of defeating Yoshiki Inamura, and Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe defeated Fatal Influence, JC Jane and Fallon Henry in the tag match main event, man. So guys, NXT Great American Bash this past weekend, man. It was a great show. I will say wrestling this weekend, we had a great time with wrestling this weekend, man. It was like every show, top to bottom, each show was great. I thoroughly enjoyed that, man. So what did you guys think about NXT Great American Bash, guys?
I'll just get started off first. Great show. Definitely NXT is showing why they are the hottest brand right now. You got so many young stars coming up. They all young and hungry. Like Jasper Troy just walked on LF, off of LFG, and already, you know what I'm saying, in the PLE. Like you can't making noise. He took the NXT champion to the limit. Man, I mean, like like I said, man, NXT is pretty much on fire right now. I love it. I love everything. I love one of my favorites is Ethan Page, and I feel like Ethan Page and on the main roster stage is money. I feel like all ego is money. I really do. I really do like all ego. I like them in AEW. And in TNA.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree.
I just feel, man, I really do feel like AEW dropped the ball with him with all ego. That's one for shit show I could say they dropped the ball on with that one, because he could have done something but they already had what they wanted to do and set. So
hey, look,
man. Everybody can't be at the top.
And that's what I was going. That's what I was going to pivot to you as well, bro. Like you got when you look at it in the great landscape of it all, bro. Everybody, it's a spot for everybody everywhere. You got TNA, you got AEW, you got WWE, NXT, all that. So somebody you're gonna shine somewhere. You just gotta find where you shine at.
That's it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you just gotta find it.
RJ, RJ, what you got, man?
On the Great American Bash?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the same thing. Just the same thing Dynamite said. I was just really feeling the Ethan Page. I didn't catch too much of it. Had a bit of a busy weekend. I caught some of it though, but yeah, I don't have too much to say on it.
Gotcha. Fair enough. All right. Well, we ain't gonna say too much longer on NXT because we'll end up talking more about some of the NXT competitors. But go ahead, T. Go ahead.
I will say one thing though. I like the way they set up Blake Monroe this weekend at Great American Bash because getting a pin on the champion
Yep.
was actually a great move on well I just put it like this. It was a great move, Sean. We just gonna say it's a great move, Sean.
Yeah. Great move.
That's really how you establish star. You know what I'm saying? You let them go ahead and take the win over the top dog in whatever division they in. So I mean that was just that I like how they set that up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next big event. I'm gonna keep everything in order. Like as far as the day goes. So
Okay.
up next was AEW All in Texas. Now this was an interesting pay-per-view. I will say sometimes I could be a little bit harsh to the AEW. You know what I'm saying? I can have my opinions about it, but I will say All In was a great pay-per-view from top to bottom, except for the 0 hour. I did not watch 1 minute of the 0 hour because I really don't care less about that.
Yeah.
But on I will say on 0 hour, we did have the Sons of Texas and the Von Erichs. The Sons of Texas being Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Von Erich boys, they took on Shane Taylor Promotions and they defeated Shane Taylor Promotions. So shout out to the Sons of Texas and the Von Erichs. And also shout out to Shane Taylor, man. He I chop it up with him on social media every now and then, but he's a cool dude. And the second match on the pre-show was Big Boom AJ and the Conglomeration versus the Don Callis family, and of course, Big Boom AJ and the Conglomeration won. That was a given. That was a given when the match was made. And then what else do we have? What else do we have going on here?
All right. Well, let me.
FTR versus the Outrunners, and we know FTR wasn't losing that match. FTR was definitely not losing that match. Not to the Outrunners.
Hey, so what y'all think of them? The Samoa Joe segment.
I was just about to get to the main card. That was
my bad.
That was the first match of the main card. The Ops, Samoa Joe, Shibata, and Powerhouse Hobbs versus the Death Riders of Gabe Kidd, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio Castagnoli. I don't know why they got Moxley up there, but anyway, we'll get to that at the end. For the trios title, for the AEW World's trios titles, and the Ops retained. Man, I will say, one thing I will say about this match I didn't like was the ending. I didn't like the ending of it. After Samoa Joe and the Ops got the win, I didn't understand what was the point of taking Samoa Joe out the way they did, and then how they did it. It was like you basically just stomped the flat part of the chair on his back. Like it didn't do really no damage at all, and then they stretchered him out the building. So that part just didn't make sense to me. But But yeah, you guys go ahead. What you have to say, RJ? Go about this match.
Yeah, that right there. I was gonna say the same thing. I was trying to figure out for them to get the win and then turn around and get injured and get kind of pushed out. I was seeing if maybe you guys had heard something or kind of what y'all thought. Was that setting up for a bigger story, or is Samoa Joe got something else working? Because I know he does a lot of voice that.
Yeah,
So
but I don't think he was legit
Yeah, I couldn't.
injured or anything like that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, but
Yeah,
I definitely don't think he was legit injured.
yeah, I don't think he's legit
yeah,
injured, but it's just one of those. He was gonna be off TV for a second. I mean,
yeah.
unfortunately, I watched AEW Dynamite tonight, and he wasn't on. He wasn't on the show. He
Yeah,
wasn't on the show tonight. So,
yeah.
but
Um,
yeah. What you got? What you think about the match, Chance?
I mean, good match. Like I said, if anything, it's just the ending. I didn't get the ending either.
Yeah.
So I mean, we all in agreement on that.
Yeah,
The match was solid though. Honestly, I thought the match was real solid.
okay. And up next, after that, after the AEW World's Trios titles match, was the men's Casino Gauntlet, where the winner will get the opportunity to face the AEW World Champion at any time. Basically, their Money in the Bank. If we're going to be honest with it, is basically their Money in the Bank contract. And the number one, the number one entrant was Mark Briscoe, and number two was Maxwell Jacob Freeman, MJF.
Mm-hmm.
And they did have a nice little fight, little skirmish. And then Ricochet came out and joined the fray, and then it just everybody was coming in.
Shout out
There was really
Ricochet.
no big surprises in this one. I was shocked by that. Like no debuts or anything like that. Oh, matter of fact, I will take that back. It was a shock. I don't want to say shock return, but it was a good return. Juice Robinson returned during the Battle Royal.
That I did
Well,
see.
the
I saw
Gauntlet,
that
yeah,
too.
he
Yeah.
returned. Fresh shaved
Dude.
face and everything.
That was like clean.
Boy, boy look like Bo Dallas if he look like Bo Dallas fresh face out of this. Yeah, he looked like Bo Lee Bo Dallas. That's
Bo
wild
Lee.
work. Um, but ultimately the winner of the men's casino gauntlet was MJF, so he won himself an opportunity to face the world champion whenever he chooses. Um,
I like
would you,
that.
yeah,
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. With him with the Hurt Syndicate, I just like it because I don't really think he's gonna win it. Like that's just my first. I don't think he's gonna win it, but I do think it creates a dynamic for the Hurt Syndicate story
so yeah,
on why he lose it.
so like I said, I was watching AEW earlier. And it was they did a segment. So basically, after he won and after everybody had calmed down and everything, they did like a little segment backstage to where they were talking to the camera, and MJF started speaking, and I just noticed I pay attention to the background and everything and all that, and then as MJF was speaking, talking about he was the best in the world and all that, I'm looking at Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's facial expression changed, his demeanor kind of changed a
Yeah,
little bit, and I feel like at some
yeah.
point in time we're gonna get Bobby Lashley versus MJF, and or Bobby Lashley
Yeah.
fucking around and cost MJF that contract.
I'm trying to tell you that it just like I said, I like it for the story. I like it for the storyline. It definitely creates a different dynamic for their storyline.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
as of like the past couple months or so, I've really only been interested in AEW because of the Hurt Syndicate. That's it. I mean, everything else is kind of blah, but I've definitely been invested into the Hurt Syndicate angle. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes or how that goes. Ultimately, I want to see how the end happens. So but so after the men's casino gauntlet, we had a video package showing the next match that was supposed to be a fatal four-way match, but ultimately ended up as a triple threat match um, for the vacant TNT title. So,
Oh yeah, that was a good.
so Adam Cole apparently got injured again, and he came out, talked to the crowd for a little bit. He didn't say anything about retirement. He was just saying that he was going to be going to be gone for a while, and he's and I'm not trying to be an ass when I say this, but I feel like he should have listened to Vince. Vince may have been right this time. He should have been a manager. He should have been a manager because this is the second or third time he's been out. He's never really had a full year in AEW since
Man,
he's been there.
he really ain't had a full run
Exactly. He's never had a
like
full
that.
complete run or a full year in AEW to actually showcase himself
Yeah, that's
the
crazy.
way we've seen him in NXT or in the WWE.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy. If you think
I
about it.
I wish him nothing but the best. Adam Cole, I hope he is a speedy recovery, but man, it sucks to see how everything has turned out for him since jumping over to AEW, which was a good thing when he joined over when he came over. It's
Mhm.
just I hate that his health has been an issue since he's been
Since he
here.
came over. Yeah.
Yeah. And so the vacant TNT title was on the line with Kyle Fletcher, Danny Garcia. I'm sorry, it ended up being a fatal four way. Okay, I think that's right. So initially, Adam Cole was supposed to be in it. It turned into a three-way. It was going to be a three-way, but ultimately ended up being a four-way with
Mhm.
Kyle Fletcher, Danny Garcia, Sammy Guevara, and Dustin Rhodes. And in the match, the winner that shocked everyone was Dustin Rhodes. He's your new AEW TNT champion. What do you guys think about that? This
Man,
is
I
his
thought that
first.
was
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
go
his
ahead. My bad. Go ahead,
first
bro.
single. No, no, no. This is his
Oh,
first
You
singles
got it.
title
yeah.
in AEW.
No,
His
go
first
ahead.
singles
RJ, you
title in
got it.
AEW. Go ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
I thought that was good to it's been a long time since I think he's had a singles title. I mean, the last one
Period.
was what
Yeah.
Intercontinental in WWF as Goldust. That
Damn,
was the
I think
last
so.
singles title he's had, or has he
I
had one
think.
since then?
Nah, I think that's.
That's
I
the
think
last
you might
singles
be
title,
right.
right?
His last singles title
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think
because
even
he's
when
been
him and
tag
Book were
champs.
riding together, they were tag champs, I believe.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were tag
Yeah.
champs for
Yeah.
a while. So
So
yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy.
That's the
man.
first single time.
Yeah, and to see him win it in Texas, like, bro, I don't care who you are or damn near what you do. Basically, if you're Texas, I'm gonna ride with you no matter what. So to see him win that in Texas, bro, that was beautiful to see, man. Just basic poetry, bro. I loved it. I loved it. Well
Nah,
deserved.
yeah, it was definitely well deserved. I feel like it was definitely a good feel good moment.
Mhm.
And to be honest with you, bro, I'll just give that man his flowers, bro, because like Dustin Rhodes has really
Yeah,
took his game to a different level the older he got,
Absolutely.
which
insane.
most people don't even do.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
him and our truth, man. Him and our truth
Him and our
Yeah.
truth.
For
doing their
real.
thing, man. As they
For
gotten
real.
older, they doing their thing, and
And
I'm happy for them.
yeah, and I mean, and not to get too corny and sappy, but man, it's just maturity, man. Being able to grow and just understand your growth and being able to capitalize when you realize, like, damn, like I've hit this plateau right here, and it's time for me to grow and to be able to be not senior, but to be a veteran in your craft and to be a veteran in your game and still be like, you know what, like I can still learn, like I can still go above where I'm at, and just I just think it's awesome to see maturity at its highest level. I feel like that sometimes, man. Like I be looking back on my 20s and I'm like, man, I thought, like I had it all kind of figured out, you know what I'm saying? But I realized, like me and my wife talk about all the time, like the older you get, you hit these different levels and you realize like there's no cap level, man. Like you cap yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you get to thinking you're too old. You get to letting people tell you your age is it. Like, oh, you're in your mid 30s, bro. You can't take bumps no more. Bullshit. R-Truth is doing it. Dustin's doing it. RJ gonna do it. Believe that. That's all I'm saying, man. So.
I think he gonna do. I believe he might end up doing that shit. So that's what I was like.
I'm telling you.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I'm telling you, bro. So yeah, I think it was really good. Like I said, that maturity level and grasping onto your craft. Because I mean, if you follow just Dustin Rhodes' career, I mean, just in the ring, outside the ring, you know, there's been things have been hard or probably didn't go his way or didn't go, and just to be able to bounce back from that, you know, it's just good. So yeah, I definitely like to see that. Hey, you girls down. Go back in y'all's bed. What y'all doing? I'm over here partying. Y'all over here trying to walk around the house. My bad.
Nah, you good, man. All right. So after the AEW TNT Fatal 4-Way match, the next match was, if the Young Bucks lose, they will be stripped of their EVP titles, and if Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland lose, they cannot challenge for AEW Championship for one entire year. The match with the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson versus Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland. And the winners of the match were Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay. Surprisingly, the Young Bucks didn't win it. And I will say, this is one of my least favorite matches on the card tonight, of the night. Like I said, it's a typical Young Bucks match. You seen one, you see them all. It's spots here, spots there, and I'm just personally not a big fan of the Young Bucks and their how they do their matches. Hey, they're good guys. They're good in the ring, but it's just like I said, once you see it once, you've seen it a million times. I can pretty much guarantee Nicholas is always going to do the same routine every match. It never fails. It's so this is, like I said, this is one of my least favorite matches on the card. I'm not a big fan of them. Will Ospreay and Swerve win? LOL.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything about this match, guys?
I'll just say one. It's about time. The EVP role, the EVP like just storyline period kind of getting stale. So I mean, it's time to go a different direction. I mean, that's all I really can say about that. You know, yeah.
Did you say go another direction with the Young Bucks, or just a story altogether?
Yeah. Different direction with the Young Bucks. Like
maybe a split. Maybe a split. I mean, if they ain't gonna go after the tag titles, I mean, what are they gonna do for a year? So maybe we could see a split coming. Or maybe just singles runs between the two, like they stick together, but they do single runs.
Nah.
The Young Bucks are not gonna split up, man.
They're more like at this point, they're more like putovers. Like building young talent to put them over. Type shit. Yeah. So I mean that's kind of why I see that. Okay. I'm just saying that's the only direction you got left.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, if they can't go after Bill.
He right about that though. If they ain't doing that, then I mean, what else is there left?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. So like I said, after that match, up next was the 12-woman casino gauntlet match, where the winner gets a future AEW Women's World Championship match. Number 1 entrant was Chris Statlander. Number 2 was Megan Bain. Number 3 was Willow Nightingale. Number 4 was Tay Mello Conti. Number 5 was Tekla. 6, Julia Hart. 7, Queen Aminata. 8, Mina Shirakawa. 9, My Best Friend Athena. 10, Thunder Rosa. 11, Sayuri, I'm sorry. And number 12 is Mrs. Ospreay, Alex Windsor. And the winner of that match, My Best Friend Athena.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who any of them gals are.
That's fair. That is fair.
I don't know any of them. I'm sorry. I didn't. match. And honestly, man, I'm not even trying to be a doucher. I honestly didn't even know AEW had a women's roster that big. That's a pretty stacked roster. I didn't know that. I'm not being mean. Like, I didn't know. Yeah.
No, that's just 12 of the women that were. They
Oh,
have more.
there's more. Oh,
12.
wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to definitely take a look because I had no idea.
Yeah, it's a lot more in the women's division there, but it's just was just those 12 that made it in the match.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
What's funny over there, buddy?
What's that?
No, he knows who I'm talking to. What's funny over there, bud?
You're an idiot. I want to elaborate on foolishness.
What, Corey?
The winner of that match, my good old buddy Athena over there.
Who does she look like?
Who, Athena?
Yeah, maybe I've seen her.
Ember Moon.
It's a nose.
Amber Moon was Athena.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I know her. Oh, that's her new name. Okay.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, I know her. I remember when she was in NXT. She used to be at Raw?
She was part of the
back in the day.
Was at Raw back in the day.
Back in the day.
The early days.
Okay.
The early days
okay. Cool.
Yeah. When the Usos were there. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
She was the manager of the Usos, if I'm remembering correctly.
What? Oh, wow. Damn. That's cool.
Yeah, she
I remember when she was in NXT, she had the red eyes and she'd do like the wolf thing.
Yeah,
am I right on that? Yeah. I remember. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, sorry, my fans out there. I'll definitely do more research on the women on that.
Congratulations to Athena.
I'm just gonna shout out to the homies to Atlanta.
Shout out Chris Statlander. You know what I'm saying? But great job, Athena. You did great, man. Did great. Anyway, next up, the three-way match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, where the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, and Shelton Benjamin defended their titles against the patriarchy of Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, and Jet Speed, Speedball, Mike Bailey, and our boy the Jet, Kevin Knight. This match was a good one, solid match, and of course, our boys win. They hurt people. You know what I'm saying? They got the dub that night. Retained the tag team championships.
No, I'm a little biased, bro. Hang on. I'm a little biased, bro. My man Kill was in there, man. I can't rock.
I know. I wish you could have got the dub, but I mean,
my man's supposed to bring the. We're gonna bounce back.
In due time. In due time, it'll happen again. It'll happen in due time. But after the match was pretty interesting. So the patriarchy did turn on Christian Cage.
I remember Christian
Cage. Nick Wayne gave him unprettier or the kill switch. And as they were going for the concerto on Christian Cage,
Cope.
The return of the rated R superstar Cope.
On this day, I see clearly.
And he did his whole entrance with the pyro. And
that
nigga was running back and forth. I'm like, you don't go save that man.
Go save the man. He over there.
Did his pyro.
I thought I was the only one, and this boy came.
No.
He did
I was
worse.
Like, bro, if you don't get your ass out there,
he did worse than Jeff Hardy. At least Jeff Hardy was doing his little dance on the way down the ramp and shit. But this motherfucker ran from both sides, ran to both sides, ran down the ramp and stopped.
Yeah, he's diabolical. That was diabolical.
Like, what happens to when the music hits and boys just running down to the ring? Like,
this is
you're supposed to make a
running.
You're supposed to make a beeline. He just soaked in the moment. All that.
Like The Rock used to do the same thing. If you smell, that nigga would come running down the ramp. Like, boys come out through their whole do his fireworks and everything.
Yeah, he had to stop and did his whole entrance and everything. The crowd was singing to him and everything after that as well. So yeah, man,
them boys
was just a whole little shitty thing that they did. I don't know why they did that, man. It didn't make any sense for them to do that. But
that was a good segment though. To go find people.
Yeah, go find yourself, right? Yeah, that was it. That was interesting. I thought he was gonna say go fuck yourself, but you're getting that Edge and Christian reunion at some point in time.
We have
within
to.
the next 6 months after he's done with
Yeah.
the patriarchy. After Christian's done with the patriarchy. But still, you're reigning, defending AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate. And after that match, we had the AEW Women's World Championship match with Timeless Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné. And surprisingly, to my surprise, I did not think it was gonna happen.
I
I
called it.
I thought Mercedes was gonna win. I was like, man, Mercedes finna have been like 7 belts at this point. But Timeless Tony Storm is still your reigning and defending AEW Women's World Champion,
I don't
and
like that girl.
she had to beat her with four what's Tony Storm's finisher move?
Storm Zero?
Power driver. Storm Zero.
That the one where she bit her vagina?
No.
Nah.
Is that the move where she bit her vagina?
No, she
That's
gave her
crazy.
3 power drivers,
That's
3
crazy.
regular power drivers, and then one avalanche power driver just to finish Mercedes off.
I don't like that girl. I ain't got nothing to say about that.
You don't like Timeless?
I don't like Tony Storm. I think her promos are cheap pops. I think she says stuff that's just completely out of line that she don't need to be saying. That's just me, a moral compass. I'm just saying. I personally don't like the things that she said. I think
it's cheesy. It's
yes.
cheesy. The shit she says is cheesy. I will give you that. Like she said,
and the lesbo undertones is not funny. It's stupid.
You're watching AEW right now, but she was saying earlier, she said something along the lines of the bitch that you want to itch, the tramp that's still the champ.
What?
Yeah, she was saying a lot of wash. It was just a lot of
wash. She says some wild stuff like the character, like how she like the accent, or if it's real or whatever it is, like the whole thing. I like that, but the things that she says, I think is just cheap. And she says them real fast, like they're supposed to go over people's heads. But when what she's saying, it's not going over your head because I mean she tells you right in your face, like some of the things she say. I'm like, come on, girl, like. I just think it's cheap. I think she just does it to get social media talking about her. But hey, but I don't have nothing bad to say about her. I just really don't. Some of the things that she said.
If the AEW fans love it, hey man, who
but do they? But do they love it?
Yeah.
Or are they forced to watch it?
Hold on. This is what she said. This whore you all adore. What else? What else was it? This slut you can't rebut. This bitch you want to itch. And this skank you want to spank. This trollop you can't wallop. And this tramp is still the champ.
I'm gonna say something. We're gonna get up out of here with that. I'm not gonna take too much more time on this shit. All right, so
it's Tony Storm.
I kind of knew how this match was gonna go. Just on the simple fact that like Mercedes has been winning everything. Eventually you go for the head championship and you lose. It builds for a rematch. That's all it does. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, Mercedes won pretty much everything. I don't think it's a belt that Mercedes didn't go into AEW and win her first time going in there. I'm just being real.
Yeah, she'll win it the second go round.
More than likely. But yeah, I'm done with that. I just wanted to get that out there. I knew she wasn't gonna win. I knew she wasn't gonna win that one.
Shout out to Memes of Wrestling on Instagram right now. He said in dim lighting, the dude in the white shirt looks like Wes Lee.
Thank you.
I like that. I like that one, man. That was funny. I had to get that.
That's funny.
But all right. So after that, we had another singles match for the new AEW AEW Unified Championship winner takes all unification match between Kazuchika Okada and Kenny Omega. Now,
What was the uniform? What belt was they unifying again?
They were unifying the Continental
Continental,
Championship
yeah.
that Okada has and
Yeah.
the international title that Kenny Omega has.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay.
like merging them to make
Yeah,
it
yeah,
the
yeah.
Intercontinental title
I just wanted to make sure that was it.
with
Them
a
were the two
different name.
ones.
But yeah. So I will say this match, it didn't live up to the first one or the second one.
But you got to realize, bro, and that's why I didn't like that. I didn't
But this
like,
is like match number 5 for them.
man. And what can you do after that?
Like after
Like
Yeah.
those two,
seriously,
you really can't top those. And
yeah. So it's
we
like,
may be in the minority by saying that, but of course you got the fans, you got those
nah,
sickos.
it's cool. It's cool. It's just like, again, if we think about it, bro. If we would have seen another Shawn and Taker again, bro, we really be like,
Yeah, like do we need a
what
third
could
one?
they do?
Did we need
What
a
could they
third one?
do
The
that they
first
didn't do in
two,
the first two?
yeah, exactly.
So again, that's why I was like, I wasn't really like, oh, another Okada Omega match. It's just like it's the it's
It's the
too much of
same
the same
crap.
shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then,
Too much of it.
unfortunately, well, I don't know if it's a serious injury, but fortunately, Kenny Omega was hurt during that match. I don't know what
Man,
the severity of it, but he was hurt during that match. He was able to finish it and everything. But the winner and new unified champion is Kazuchika Okada, and I don't know how they're gonna do this because they still have Okada with all 3 championships now. So I don't know if they're going to do the Continental Classic again, and then there's a new champion, and the International Championship is going to. I don't know what they're going to do with that, but yeah, they're they're doing something.
that's
um,
not supposed to figure
yeah,
out.
they're doing something.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, we can't have look.
Yeah,
Well, they'll
it's
figure that.
yeah they'll find a way to do it. And then the last match of the evening for the AEW Men's World Heavyweight Championship, we have the champion, John Moxley, taking on Hangman Adam Page. And I will say, even though that a lot of shit went on during this match, it was a good match.
It was a
It
good
was a
match,
good
It
bro.
match.
was a
That
good
match
match.
Will
It
was
was a
good,
good
will
match.
bro.
will say that
I'm
it
gonna go
was a
back and
lot of,
rewatch it
but it was
again, dog.
I won't say the interferences and everything were extra, but everything just fit perfectly for this match. So
Perfectly. Yeah.
I'm not gonna shit on it. It was a lot of violence. I loved it, and man, they had a great match. It's
Wow.
like they started the match off. My man stabbed this man with a fork in the forehead to bust him open. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that
Like
was
the
crazy.
hard
That
way.
was
I'm
crazy.
like, Jesus Christ.
You
But
saw when that whenever he was stabbing him and that blood was just like
yeah,
spraying out.
yeah, like
God,
the initial
dog,
stab in the forehead, and then you just saw the blood start coming out. I was like, damn, he getting this man. I was like,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
I,
bro.
yeah, it was crazy, man. I did like it, man.
Yeah.
We did have the Death Riders come out. Marina Shafir came out. She ended up going through a table. She ended up going through a table, and then we got Will Ospreay to come out and try to make the save.
Grab a charger real quick. Y'all keep going.
Go for it. Go for it.
Nah, you good, you good.
We had the return of Bryan Danielson to help out. Why did he have to come out in a mask? I don't know. I guess he just didn't want to be seen at the time, like coming in and shit. But we got a return of Bryan Danielson. I'm getting used to his
It's hard.
WWE name. And then we also have the return of the man that climbed Mount Everest, Darby Allin. He came down like Sting, the old school WCW Sting from the Raptors, and hit a coffin drop on everybody, and ultimately just helped out Hangman just to even the odds. And then the Young Bucks came out to attack Adam Page. Swerve Strickland of all people came out to save Hangman Adam Page. Something you never thought you would see in this whole Adam Page Swerve story. You wouldn't
But
expect
if you, but
Hangman to get saved by Swerve.
um,
I think Swerve the belt.
you know what's so crazy about it? Because even Swerve had said it like I think weeks prior to the to the to the match. It was bigger than their feud.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff that was going on. That's so Swerve coming in for the save. Swerve coming in for the save made all the sense in the world because it wasn't about okay, me and him got a feud or whatever the case may be, and they even tried to like reconcile whatever little discrepancies they had against each other. But yeah, it just showed that the what they were going for was actually bigger than what they had been through. So that's I mean I love that aspect of it.
Yeah. And so Swerve came out with the chain, knocked the Young Bucks out, and Hangman and Swerve had a little stare off, and Swerve threw the chain in for Hangman. Hangman decks John Moxley and hangs John Moxley.
That was
Yeah,
John
crazy.
Moxley taps.
that was crazy, dog.
Yeah,
Like that
was
ending was sick, dog. Like him bleeding and just like, and he was trying not to do it, and then like just watching him tap, like God, dog. Like that was
it was
solid, bro.
like I said, it was a great match, man. I was as one of the best AEW matches, one of the
Yeah.
best Texas Death matches I've seen in a while.
Mhm.
And what's
That was
crazy is
a good one.
I don't even like Texas death matches. Like
But
I
that
mean,
was
they
good.
are
I
the
don't
same.
even like those.
They are the same
Which
thing.
right
If you
there was a
see,
10 out of a 10, bro.
yeah, it's a
Like
hardcore match, man. So, but that was a good one. That
But
was a
you
good
know
one.
what it
That was
was
good.
though. You want to know what it was though? It was for, and I always get on AEW a lot of times for this because they don't finish storylines. They actually
yeah,
stuck with a storyline and finished it all the way out through.
yeah,
And the death, that's why I think we wasn't really tripping because I don't really like death matches like that either. But I
yeah,
think that's why the death match wasn't like a to us because it actually was a story behind it,
yeah, yeah,
and it really made sense.
yeah.
That's all I really be want wrestling to make fucking sense at times.
Makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah. Too much blood and gore, and there's no story. I'm like, why are y'all
What's the
doing this,
point?
bro?
What's the
Like,
point? You got me killing
yeah,
each
like
other
there's
for
no
no
point. Like, you
reason.
don't have to do that for me to buy a ticket, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be thinking long term, like if like to even do that, thank you. But to do it for no reason, like don't do that. I don't want you to do that. Like, have a reason that you're gonna stab your eyeball with a fork or something. Don't just lose your eye because I need to sell a ticket, bro. Like, tell me a story, bro.
Nah,
10
that
years down
bullshit.
the line, I need to be able to tell a story of why this boy ain't got no eyeball. Not like, oh yeah, you just trying to sell a ticket, so he plucked it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. It seemed new. It didn't seem like it was overdone. It didn't seem like it was forced. It didn't seem cheap. Like, I think the match would have been good without all that, but to add all that and it still not lose the essence of why it was good, I think was really good. So I definitely think that was a 10 out of a 10 match.
Okay, sweet. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of AEW All in Texas. All right, yeah, man. So um, next up we have WWE Saturday Night's main event. Now I will say, a lot of the shit that happened in this sucked.
Yeah, it
And I'm
wasn't.
like,
It
and I'm a
wasn't.
big WWE fan, but a lot of this shit sucked.
It was a little mid, gang. It was a little
Yeah,
mid.
it was mid as
Yeah,
hell.
and we didn't even got to spend too much time on this one.
Right,
Like,
I'm a blow. I'm
yeah,
gonna just
Just
blow on
breathe
through
through
this
that.
one.
And go and
So
get.
we had Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. With Randy Orton had Jelly Roll with him, and Randy Orton won via RKO. And then Jelly Roll took a Claymore. Jelly Roll took a Claymore after that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of loved it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh no, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I
I
wanted to see him get
loved
hit
it
with one.
kick his
because
head off.
I just feel like if you're gonna do this, you gotta get your ass kicked.
Yeah, you got to take it.
You
Yeah,
got you
don't
can't
Travis
come in here.
Scott. Don't slap the shit out of somebody and then not show up for 6
Yeah,
months.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You gotta
Travis
kind of get.
Scott. Travis Scott. Anyway,
you gotta get your ass kicked to sell your story. And taking the Claymore is definitely got some stripes from me on that one. So shout out to Jelly Roll for that, for getting in that ring and taking a bump. Not just a bump, but a Claymore. Like it's crazy.
They said he's been working in the ring with like Jacob and a few other people over the last couple weeks.
Oh, okay. So he put in work.
They said he's been putting in work for a couple weeks already.
He did lose a lot of weight. I did see that.
He did. Good for him, dog. Good for him. I was getting worried about him. He's getting out there.
Yeah,
good for him.
I'm happy with the weight he's getting the weight loss and all that shit. I'm happy. I'm proud of him for that, man. Shout out to Joe for that, man. Big.
I like that Logan Paul
change his name to Jelly Bean. Because he ain't gonna have no rolls no more. He keep on slimming down. He's gonna just be Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean. I do like that Logan Paul is now like the he's kind of taking on that Miz spot. Where it's like where he do all the other celebrity matches that come in, cameos, all the stuff like. So I do like. I do like they figured out.
Well, I mean, Miz is off doing that American Gladiators thing. So
and Miz is creeping on to that other half of your life, where it's like, all right,
I ain't got to do so much,
man. Look, I told somebody this the other day. I think Miz went like an entire year without wrestling. Or damn, that's 6 months to a year without wrestling.
Yeah,
like, literally, we're just on the mic doing Miz TV stuff and taking bumps. Like he didn't do a match for like almost 6 months to a year, and I was like, yeah. So yeah,
it's just playbook.
Yeah, so I kind of like that for Logan. I think that's where his niche is, and I think that's where he needs to like stay at. Be the attraction, type superstar. But yeah, I mean, I guess we can roll to the next one.
So after that, we had Solo Sikoa versus his brother Jimmy Uso for the United States Championship, and of course, Solo won. He retained the belt, and he's still your U.S. champion.
All right, so look, I'm gonna go. I ain't even gonna get on Solo for this match right here. What I want to do is I want to give a big hand clap to my boy Solo, because last time on the show I said if Solo lost to Jacob for that U.S. title, I was taking all my stock out of Wall Street for Solo Sikoa. I stood on business on that. I really stood on business. So when he won, I'm like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I need that because, like I said, man, you kind of got to rebuild Solo because Solo was taking so many L's to Roman, to Cody, to this person, to that person. Like, it kind of got a little steady. Like, bro, like, you're not really winning nothing. Like, they put, like, you getting the push and everything, but again, you're not really coming out with nothing. So for him to get the U.S. title, first defense was a success, all this stuff. So I'm putting all the MFTs around him now. So now that's like his whole little faction,
now,
and they actually running.
What I want to see is when Tama Tonga comes back, how does he fit it? Where is he gonna fit into the fold? Because
that's gonna be
is he gonna be a part of the MFT, or is he gonna be a part of Jacob and Jimmy's thing?
That's the beauty of wrestling, because now you don't know what that's gonna be like, because he was with Solo, and then when Solo just took off his little sabbatical, it was him and Jacob, so you don't know, and it's kind of gonna play like a good little story of who and what and Tama Tonga gonna pick. So I like it. I love it. I love that shit, man. That shit's gonna be dope.
I thought Tama Tonga was gonna go back to the family tree, but yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
when Solo was doing his just them two. What's crazy is though, like, Solo's my dog. Like I really pull for Solo. Like in my head on how like I rank like my favorite wrestlers of like eras. Like Stone Cold is my all-time number one guy. Like that, if I had to pick one wrestler, it'd be him, because that's what really like got me into wrestling. But Solo in that Stone Cold lineup in my head, like I really like Solo. I really think is eventually, like, he's growing, like he's phenomenal right now, but I think eventually like he's gonna hit this plateau where he's just gonna boom, bro. Like he's gonna skyrocket, and they're gonna have but to put everything on him. Like, I think he'll eventually be Roman status one day. Real talk. And I think it'll be sooner rather than later.
Solo?
Yeah. That's what I believe. And I'll die on that hill. I'm telling you, I really think that Solo will be
Roman. Bro. Him being Roman status, bro. Man, I'm highly doubting that. But I hope,
we'll see.
I'm kind of hoping you're right, but I'm highly doubting that shit, man. That's insane.
I think he's the next one up between him and Jacob. Like, I think for that like whole Samoan dynasty, I think those two guys right there are going to be the top players within the next year or two.
So let me tell you about the thing that I like about Solo, and people like just didn't know until they actually gave him. He can actually talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mike's skill is crazy.
And that's what it is. And that's what it is.
Yes, he can. Yes,
Mike's skill is crazy. Mike's skill is crazy. If you put him in, like I said, when he was doing the vignettes with him in the suit, so okay, he can look like he can look like a legitimate champion type.
That's what started making me believe.
Yeah, Roman status. I ain't gonna lie, you kind of sound like Nick on that one, but
bro, I'll give my hot takes all day, and we can sit here and watch. But I'm serious. Like,
you got to clip that one. You got to clip that. That one. That's the one you got to clip.
I called out I called out Raquel Rodriguez months ago, and the same niggas try to sit here and laugh at me, nigga. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, nigga. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, nigga.
What did you say about
Raquel? I said 6 months ago that Raquel Rodriguez was the next one up, and people laughed and said that she was full of shit and she won shit, and she proved it over the last 6 months.
Okay, so what did
that was a hot take when I said that.
She's still a tag team champion, so she really hasn't branched out and done anything. But we don't know yet. We don't know.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about,
sir?
She hasn't reached out and done anything. Have you watched any of her matches?
Division, sir.
Have you watched any of her matches?
She lost to Rhea Ripley, dog.
Ripley, and that was the argument.
Well, if she's supposed to be the next one up, she's supposed to be Rhea Ripley and stay in the singles division. But she's still a tag team champion with Roxanne.
That don't have to do with anything. What does that got to do with anything?
She's not doing anything right now. She's still in. We got to see after she gets out the tag division.
Let's look at the matches she's been having, though. Let's look at the matches she's been having. You're looking at the belts around her waist. You're not looking at the matches. You need to watch the matches.
You sound like Dave Meltzer right now, but I do watch the matches. I do watch the matches, but I'm saying.
What do you like about the last match she had?
I'm not saying she don't stand out. I'm just saying she's in the tag team division, so she's not by herself. I want to see her when she's by herself in a single.
I do too. But
that's what I'm saying.
As of right now, she's killing it.
I would say that's the only time when your theory will come to a pass, because she's not doing anything by herself right now. That's what I'm looking at.
But what does her doing anything by herself have to do with anything?
Because
I said that she was the next female that was going to come up, that was going to put on good matches, that was going to have a good run.
Yeah,
that's exactly what she's doing.
And in order for her to come up, be the next one up, she has to go on a run by herself, not these on and off singles matches every now and then.
But we have to get to that point. We have to get to that point.
That's what I'm agreeing with you. That's what I just said.
But that's what my hot take was about. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I'm saying right now. I think she's the most dominant female next to Naomi.
Okay.
Give me another female that's dominant. Don't say Rhea Ripley, because that ain't shit. Obvious. She's the favorite in the office. That's why Rhea Ripley is in the.
You said the most dominant.
Crazy.
The most dominant wrestler would really. I'm trying to think. Out of all women's wrestlers right now, it would be Nia. Nia would be the most dominant.
No. Yeah, I agree. But where's Nia at? Where's she been?
Hey, you right about that.
She had her turn. She had her turn at the time.
But like I said, I feel you with the Raquel. With the Raquel,
I think the Raquel and Rhea match, that one-on-one match that they had,
that was great.
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was a hell of a match.
That's what I'm saying. I'm simply saying, like, I believe she's got the potential to have it, and I think once we get to that point, like you said, where she's on a singles run, that I think she can do it. But when I had called this, it was fresh off of her coming back with her condition, her being with Liv, telling you, bro, like she's the one.
No,
Like I could put her up against
injury,
Nia.
God forbid she has no like injuries or God forbid she has another flare up or anything like that. But I wholeheartedly I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
she is.
I think
she is a top talent. If health,
I think once we get matches,
stays accordingly, she's gonna be good. She's
she
gonna be at the top of the division.
I ain't gonna lie, but we definitely gonna have to see. My whole thing is, and I am with Corey on that aspect. I gotta see a singles run. I can't even scratch that right now until she
breaks. But the only
off.
way you're gonna see a singles run is for her to continue killing it and doing what she's doing right now. And that's what I'm saying. She's killing it right now. And I'll throw this for having a partner and then losing one, having to pick up another one, and still being able to keep people interested in the fact that,
but the thing is, you got to think about it. Before she joined up with the Judgment Day and before she came back, she was in a tag team. She was in a tag team first before she joined the Judgment Day and all that. So
who was she with before the Judgment Day?
She was in a tag team with Liv.
She was actually with Liv when Liv was a baby.
Oh yeah. Like before like Liv was even with the Judgment Day and all that. Yeah. That was prior to her leaving, right?
Yeah. And then before that,
I became a fan of Raquel when she showed up at the Elimination Chamber. That was
before that, she was in a tag team. So that's
what I'm saying. Yeah, I didn't even know who she was at that point. Yeah.
I just want to see her have a singles run for what you're saying to actually come to fruition, because I said, I believe what you're saying, that she can be the next big thing, but I just want to see a singles run from her.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I do too.
Said, if she does get that singles run, I hope she goes off and be that beast that I know she can be.
Yeah,
because she was a beast.
That's what I realized. I felt she was a beast. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
It's like every time she's been in a tag team situation, every time with she just can't get a singles.
I see that.
But yeah, like I said, I will agree with you once that singles run happened. But anyway, moving on. So the next match, unfortunately, was a short match. It wasn't a long one. We had LA Knight versus Seth Rollins in a grudge match. Unfortunately, the match ended shortly because of a legit knee injury to Seth Rollins. And
let me take the wheel. I'll let y'all ride. Let me take the wheel on this one. I'll be the first person to say this, man. It's time for Seth Rollins to change his style. Like, because
I'm trying to think, what was the move that he got hurt on? He just landed.
It was a springboard moonsault.
It was a
LA
springboard.
It was supposed to be the springboard moonsault. LA moves and he lands on his feet in the moment.
No. That ain't when he got hurt. It was the
he was hurt prior?
The first move. What was the first move he hit before he did the back moonsault? He hit one move first, and then when he hit that move, his leg buckled. You could see his leg buckle on the landing from the first move. That's when he really got hurt. The second part was he just came down and the shit was already gone.
Let's see.
I was watching. I had watched that back because I was like, did he get hurt on the moonsault or did he get hurt on the actual first move that he did before? And when I looked at it, I was like, oh, he got hurt on the landing. But again, while y'all looking that up, I just want to get to that point, bro. It's like, how many knee injuries are you gonna have to have before it's time to switch it?
He did a springboard. Springboard senton.
Yeah,
he did a springboard senton, and I saw that he did land on his knee, and then he did the springboard moonsault, and when he landed, that's when it buckled.
Man, Seth Rollins is one of my favorite wrestlers, and when I tell you, I be on pins and needles just watching him do certain moves. Like when he used to do the suplex, get up from the Falcon and do the Falcon. I used to pray because getting up that quick off a pop-up and then using your legs to elevate up again to do a suplex, bro. That's a lot on the knees.
Yeah.
That's a lot on the knees, bro. So like,
he has that.
He's
And
the equivalent.
I don't want to shit on him, but he has that indie move set. You know what I'm saying, where he has to like do a million things, run a million miles an hour and shit. Remember when he used to do that? When he used to like just do all those dives over the top every time, like he would when he was
Yeah,
during the Shield run, or a little
yeah.
bit after he'll somebody will be on the outside, he's going to run and going to jump over ropes, then get back in the ring and go jump over the ropes again to
Ropes
somebody
again.
else, and then the
Yeah.
third time
He,
to
he needs
somebody
to he
else.
needs to stop
I
going
was
airborne.
Yeah, I hated him doing that because I was like, man, it just one bad move and his legs are gone.
Man,
Yeah.
he turned.
The
Yeah, he do need to
Am I,
move.
am
He
I,
do need to change his move setup a little bit.
I mean, he
yeah.
turned. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. He becoming the equivalent of Derrick Rose. Very explosive player, but
Hey,
guess what? When he get
it
out
just
there,
all fall. It
That's
all fall
my
it
apart.
brother
all
said the same thing. My
Derrick
brother said
Rose.
that same. He said Derrick Rose. That's funny, bro. My brother said the exact same thing.
Derrick
Here's my
Rose.
take on it. I feel bad for him because it really feels like every time that they try to give him
Something,
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 The
he hurts.
something
key.
happens. Something
He
happens.
cashed in on Roman and Brock at a
Yeah, his
house
knee
show,
buckled at a house show.
messes his leg up on a damn power bomb to Kane,
Yeah,
and that's what set him out the first time. The first time. Then
Hmm.
last year, when he had the title, he was messed up and
and he got
pushed
hurt
all the way through because he refused to miss Mania.
Hmm.
Limped the
after
whole
Mania.
entire time there, limped during the whole entire match with Drew McIntyre, then limped during the whole entire main event at the end of WrestleMania
Hurt
Hmm.
to
both
leave
nights or 2 nights because it was a 2 night event. So
two nights. Yes,
he was
limped
back
two
to he was
nights.
working 2 nights.
Two
Hurt.
nights. Yes, tag match the first night. Damn,
Yeah, exactly.
so
He was working hurt
working
two
that.
nights.
Yes, then leaving back. I feel personally, LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank, but that's another hot take. But Seth
Well, I
gets
mean,
it,
in
and then here
hindsight,
we
yeah.
go, bro. Like less than 2 weeks later, the dude blows his knee out again, and I'm like,
In hindsight,
I just don't know
LA
what
Knight
to
should have
say,
won it.
bro. I just don't know
They
what
should
to
have gave
say.
the fans what they wanted with the Money in the Bank. They should have let them. They sh- they should have let LA Knight win the Money in the Bank
Mm-hmm.
and have Seth feud with Roman or something like that.
Or even feud with LA Knight the whole
Or
time.
feud with LA Knight
Like,
until because they were the last
yeah,
two in the match anyway. So and then
exactly.
and you can
Well,
figure
y'all
it
know.
out and you can figure it out from
I don't know
there.
what to say about Seth, dude. Like, I
Like
feel
LA
bad
Knight
for
could have
him.
still
Nah,
they could have still had
this
their
just
John
some.
Cena thing and the LA Knight could have
This
went after the
just.
Raw title, all this shit. So
It's
Nah,
like
this
my
just.
thing is, if you want Rollins to stop getting hurt, stop trying to push him. That's all I'm saying. Because
That's
I feel
crazy.
like every time they push him, he gets hurt. And I'm not being a doucher. Like, it ain't nothing against
I
him.
understand.
I'm
I
just
feel
saying,
you.
if you want him to stop getting hurt, stop pushing him. Because every time he gets a push, he gets hurt.
All right, so look,
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, that was
Damn.
fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might we need to clip that one.
Yeah, I will
Uh,
Sorry.
clip that. I will. God
so
damn.
so look, bro. Here's the thing, dog, and this really, it's not even about the Money in the Bank because I already told you my personal take on Money in the Bank these days. My personal take is Triple H don't like this shit, and and I feel like all the Money in the Bank cash in has been kind of like we ain't that shit ain't making it till SummerSlam. A lot of them recently. A lot of
Yeah.
them cash ins ain't been making it to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So
I
here's the
mean, this
thing.
one he got a whole year now. So I mean,
Now he get, but
this one will be
yeah,
actual.
this one,
Will
yeah.
actually make it a whole
Yeah.
damn near possibly a whole year up until that money up until that
And
time.
that's the
So
only good thing. That's the only good thing that could come out of that is the fact that he's hurt and he can legitly hold on to it until he's better. And it's just gonna be one of them things that he's gonna get better and no one's gonna know. He's gonna run out on them
and
boys.
come out and get him again. Yeah.
Yep.
I can see that.
So
I can definitely see that happening, man.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, we again, man. Speedy recovery. Speedy recovery to Seth Rollins, man. I sucks that he had to go down like this, man. Um, and finally, the final match of the evening is for the World Heavyweight Championship. We have your World Heavyweight Champion Gunther defending against William Goldberg.
I said weeks ago we could have dealt without that one, but
honestly, this didn't need to be for the world title because we knew, like, since it was for the world title, we knew
you knew it wasn't going to happen. That's what I'm saying. When we do matches like that, like, why are we doing that? Like we know it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I will say I did get a kick out of Goldberg laughing at the chops that chops Gunther gave him. There's a picture floating around on the internet where
it's like when my man grabs my titty. Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, there's one where it's like the wife says, "When my man grabs my titty."
Wild. No.
Whoa.
No, it's
so funny because it's the chop like Gunther, that, and then Goldberg just smiling.
And Gunther's and he's like, you see the imprint and the force behind it, and Goldberg just laughing at it. That shit was hilarious.
Now I thought that was a good that was a good little thing to add into the match. Like, I thought it was cool. What I didn't agree was with Goldberg completely shitting on everything now that he's gone. Like,
they all complain, man. Like, he's complaining about how the ending, but he's complaining about.
Dude, they gave you a run that nobody wanted. Like, just take your ball, go home, and be happy. Like, why are you out there talking
Brock
shit?
Lesnar's spot.
Huh?
They gave him Brock Lesnar's spot. Because Brock was supposed to be the one.
Damn, that was me, but that's true. If Brock would have been there, that's who it would have been.
Yeah,
and Gunther would have lost.
Yeah, if Brock wasn't like in Diddy parties and shit like that, he'd be doing whatever the fuck Goldberg was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, Goldberg got a match that nobody he got a run that nobody cared for, and that part. Just go home and be happy. Like, you're over here saying, "Oh, I laugh because you hear the sound and I realize that he's weak." Dude, like, so you're gonna shit on the guy? Like, it has nothing to do with the fact. It ain't Gunther's fault that they cut your back. It ain't Gunther's fault that nobody wanted to see your match. Like, what are you doing over here? Why are you mad? Yeah, we had to watch that stupid match, and you're over here mad about it, nigga. You made us watch your match. Like, I don't know. Goldberg should have just stayed home, bro. Like, Goldberg, he will always be WCW, and that's just the way it is, bro. Like, I don't care WWE run back in the day. I don't care about this one. Like, he was at the forefront of WCW, and that's where he should have stayed, because all he's ever done is come over to WWE and complain whenever they give him chances. But that's just another hot take.
Yeah, y'all know I wasn't a big fan of this match coming. I've been saying this shit for weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Match was cool, I guess.
It was a working man.
Can I just be real, man?
Give it to us, bro. That's why we're here.
So long. Good riddance, William.
Goodbye, Gilbert. Where's Gilbert at?
When I tell you, the one thing that I do love about this is you're gone. We didn't want to see you. we
next. Who's next?
I'm glad. I am glad that you had your last match. I'm cool with that. I'm cool. You want to know why?
Get on up.
Because I will not have to hear who's next again.
Ever.
Get out of here. Go home, Roger.
Get him out of here.
We don't want you.
Put the fries in the bag. You wash.
That's it, brother.
God, man, look, I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Put the fries in the bag, dog.
I have no problem with William Goldberg. This is something I didn't need to see, bro. It's a waste of a main event PLE, bro. It was a waste. It was a waste, bro. Like, I'm all in.
They could have done something else with that spot. And they gave it.
Man, they could have did something else that spot. We really got this weak Jey Uso championship run because you wanted to come in and well,
damn, I didn't even think about it like that.
Quote unquote, give Gunther a run for his money for his title. Fuck out of here. We're not. I mean, nobody
That's
is believing
crazy.
that. man.
That's
Like,
crazy. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah.
bro, and that's really what it boiled down to. If you look at it,
Damn.
as
Built on
so,
Jay and just
so
had
like
Gunther and Goldberg just have a knockout drag out fight. It would have been more enjoyable.
the
Better
the
off that.
That's crazy, bro.
the putting the type. Look, like I said, when I saw the match, when I saw the announcement for the match, I was just like, off rip. They said it was for the title. Off rip, I knew that Gunther was winning, so it didn't really
Yeah.
like do anything for me. It didn't move me. It didn't be like, oh man, maybe he could do it like when he beat Brock. Like nobody was expecting the Brock shit. Like nobody was expecting the Brock shit. Because again, it wasn't Goldberg's
And
last match.
honestly,
It wasn't
it would have been more entertaining to see Goldberg do that than to see what we saw.
facts.
I think there would have been a bigger payoff for Goldberg to go in there and squash Gunther and win the title like that, and then a month down the line at SummerSlam, just have Gunther beat him again or whatever the case, or you have Jey Uso fight him and give back Jey Uso or whatever. But I think it would have been a lot more entertaining to watch a squash match and have Goldberg just take the belt off him like that, or not have the belt and just squash him.
Yeah,
Like not even for a title. Just start the match, just spear him, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, bam, send him home.
That's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for the title, then I would have probably been more interested and more invested into it, because it was like, okay, there's a chance Gunther might actually take a L, or you know what I'm saying, we might see some wild shit. But once I saw them put the title on, I was like, yeah, Gunther's not losing it. Bro. I was like, if they have Gunther lose to Goldberg, fam, they basically doing the same shit they did with the Fiend, bro.
Yeah.
And that would piss so many people off. And that's the last thing they need to do right now is piss people off.
All right, so we're gonna get off this subject, but here at the Tag Champs Podcast, the Heels Corner, Big Propaganda, we will do a little tribute song for William Goldberg, and it goes a little something like this: Na 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 na.
Hey, hey, goodbye.
Bye, Goldberg.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you
for the years.
Get him up out of here.
Thank you for the years and memories. But hit you with a good Lord split you.
Out of here, man.
All right, so this is the real one I want to talk about.
Yeah,
the all women,
man. The all women's PLE WWE
Evolution 2.
It did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. This was the best. This might have been the best event of the weekend. Bar none.
I'm not gonna hold you. It probably it was the best
it was good.
Best pay-per-view of the weekend, man. I will say that, man. From top to bottom, everything was a banger from top to bottom, and I loved it, man. But I loved it for the women, man. It was somebody said that women can't draw. This proved that theory completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna jump into it. The first match of the night was for the women's Intercontinental Championship. You had the champion Becky Lynch versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Good match. It was fast paced, back and forth. Becky had a ribs targeted early. Lyra was just trying to make sure she was staying in the mix. And ultimately Bayley and Lyra were going at it. They totally forgot about Becky being in the mix. Becky came in and snuck away with a dub, and retained the women's Intercontinental Championship. What did y'all see the match? Did y'all see that match? What y'all think?
Yeah. Great match. And I like the way Becky won, because it wasn't really like clean. It was ultimately kind of a dirty win. Quick roll up, get up out of there. Now y'all two got to fight it out to see who's gonna come at me next.
Right.
Keeps the story going, and oh man, I love Lyra Valkyria in the ring. I love this. I love this new side that they're trying to give because they're actually like it's almost like she's veering away from the non-talking Lyra and actually getting more of a character. As
Yeah,
far as like her promos,
she started finding her footing. She trying to find her footing as far
yeah,
as her character goes. I see what you mean.
promos, everything backstage segment with Bailey and Becky and stuff like that. So I like that. I like the way they're building her.
Oh yeah. I do. I'm interested in it. She like I said, she's coming into her own, and it's interesting to see. It's
You
definitely
talking about
interesting to see
Lyra?
right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to gain traction for her.
No, fair enough. Fair enough.
fair
Mhm.
enough. Like I said,
Mhm.
it's a work in progress. But when you
Yeah,
got two
yeah,
when you got two vets around you, I mean, you
yeah.
can only
No,
do.
her matches have been solid. I like her matches. I guess I haven't really invested in her character much. Still kind of trying to
Yeah, no,
work
it's still a filler. It's a filler still because, like I said, she hasn't really done a lot of
a
character.
lot.
But like I said, I'm starting to see like where they're trying to push her character now, and where she's
Yeah,
getting in.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's all I got on that match.
All right. And then Becky retains. Then the next match, I believe, was for the NXT Women's Championship, where the champion JC Jane faced off against the number one contender Jordan Grace with Blake Monroe in her corner, and of course JC Jane has Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley, and Jasmine Nix in her corner. Now this was a good match, good NXT Women's match. And the finish came with the heel turn, uh, with Blake Monroe turning on Jordan Grace with a
Mhm.
title shot to the back, causing JC Jane to take advantage and retaining her championship. Um,
I loved it. I loved it.
yeah, it makes sense.
Uh,
It makes
keep
sense.
keep Blake Monroe who she really is.
Yeah,
I
which
didn't like
is
her coming in as a baby, so I knew this. I knew at some point the swerve was coming.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's
she doesn't fit that role as a baby
fit that
face.
role. She didn't do it. She didn't do it at AEW, so why would you bring it over here?
She did it
Um,
for a short time and then quick.
again, the same situation.
Yeah. Yep. Um, I do like, and then back to, I think either you or RJ was saying something about it earlier about her being yeah, her getting a pinfall over JC Jane.
Yeah, JC Jane.
At the Great American Bash. So
Mhm.
at the end of the match, Blake Monroe got in the ring with the belt and handed it off to the champion JC Jane and gave her a look like, "Yeah, I'm coming for you, of course." Um, I do like it. I do want to see where it goes next.
Shout out to JC Jane though.
Yeah,
They literally just gave her the belt, gave her the division, and told
she
her,
earned it.
"Hey, you the vet, run
Yeah,
with it." And she pretty much has knocked it out the park ever since she
she
got
ain't
it.
dropped the ball yet. So
So
I love it for her, man. I
Yeah.
do love it for her. She's real solid in the ring. Man, she's held the fort down. She was a part of the what was the faction she was with Mandy Rose. Um, Mandy
uh
Rose and the other
Fatal
and
Attraction.
no. Was it Fatal Attraction?
It was Fatal Attraction.
Damn, they didn't
Oh no,
do Toxic
toxic
Attraction.
attraction. It was
Yeah, I was
toxic
okay.
attraction.
That's what
All
it
right,
was.
there
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, I was like Fatal Attraction. That's a movie, ain't it?
It was a movie.
Oh
But yeah,
Lord,
she has
that
she
was
has
a
held the
movie.
yeah she has ran with the ball that they gave her, and she's doing a great job right now. So shout out to JC Jane, man. Um, but next up for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, we had a fatal four-way match with the champions
I'm
representing
gonna let you
Judgment
take the
Day.
wheel.
Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez taking on the team of the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane. Uh, Zaruka with Soul Ruka and Zarya, and the new team that just got paired up, which I'm actually interested in, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So the match, good match. Well, again, like I said, I commend all these ladies up and down the card. Man, they had a great fucking showing. Had a great showing the whole night. Man, the women did not drop the ball or did not. They showed up and showed out tonight. And this was one of the matches, one of the good matches of the night. Did have a few little rocky moments during the match, but hey, they made up for it. What surprised me during this match was Charlotte Flair getting the response she got. Like,
No,
during the match.
no.
Like,
People love. People love.
Yeah, they were chanting for Charlotte.
Yeah, people love Charlotte when she ain't going for the title. That's why I like. That's why. That's why.
Going for it. She, as long as she's not
No,
going for
no. Yes, bro. People love Charlotte when she's not in a singles title because they already know, bro, Charlotte gonna win. So it's like, let's get.
Now, I will say that Players Tribute article that she did, and the fact that Alexa Bliss is with her, kind of putting her, letting her have a chance for her to be, like she said, Ashley, and not Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Because she was built. She was like her as Charlotte Flair. Of course, you see her. That's Rick's daughter. You know what I'm saying? And she never really had the chance to be Ashley, someone that you can actually relate to. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, like I said, of course, her daddy Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? And she's held to a standard, of course, that she's not gonna. It's Charlotte Flair. You know, she's a main eventer. And
is this something that she said, or is that because that's interesting.
She said
I
this
never.
As well. She said this in a couple interviews as well, that she's wanted the chance to actually be heard. You know what I'm saying? And actually try to be liked. Remember, she was doing a segment in the ring where she was trying to like be vulnerable to the crowd and everything, and they just booed her because
her up,
because of the entitlement that she was given.
Yeah.
You know, so this was one of the. I do like this dynamic of Alexa and Charlotte being a team and seeing where it goes, because they do have chemistry. They have some good chemistry, and they can work. They work off each other, and I'm liking what they're doing with them, man.
Man, I think that's interesting. I think for her to be able to bounce back and become a relatable character, man, she might have to like change her name, like keep the last name. We drop the Charlotte.
It's too late for that. They might just low key just
like reinvent her,
just saying just Charlotte. I mean, even though we know it's Charlotte Flair, but they probably just
dropping the Flair,
Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be as much of a issue, but
because I think I think there's a way that she could bounce back, and if she toned it down and got away from the image of her dad, I think that might be able to open her up to be a more vulnerable character. Because that's interesting. I actually had never waiting to hear her say that. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yeah.
On her having to play this role that was given to her, and basically be your dad when your dad was always on the road. You know what I mean? Like
winning a championship all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? Folks will get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And she probably got tired of it. You know
it's interesting.
She never really had, like I said, she never really had the chance to be her. Because when she joined NXT, everybody knew she was Rick's daughter.
Yeah.
From NXT days all the way up to this moment now, she's Rick's daughter. I mean, she's gonna be entitled, and Triple H loves Ric Flair. Shawn Michaels loves Ric Flair. So I mean, they gonna treat her. They gonna put her on a pedestal just off of Rick alone. So,
you're right. You're right.
All right. So this your time to shine. Your girl won the match. So it's your time to shine. Let's hear from the heel.
Well, brother, I thought you'd never ask. No, I'm just kidding. But no, man. Like I think she's a phenomenal talent. I like her size. I like everything about her. I like her moves, and I'm just really excited, man. Everything that she does, I'm just really excited to see where she goes. I think she's handled the position that she's been given really, really well. I thought the match between her and Rhea, that one-on-one match, even though she lost it, like I think it really showed that tough and she can handle it. And I really can't wait to see matches between Raquel, Rhea, Jade, Nia, Trick Williams is girl from NXT. What's her name? You know what I'm talking about?
Lashley.
Yeah, like dude, like didn't she just body slam Nia the other night? or
We'll
like threw
we'll
her
get
over
to
the
that.
road, like
We'll
she
get to
picked her
that.
up or something like
We'll
that.
get we'll get to
Yeah,
that in a
so
little bit. But yeah, she did.
I think
She did.
that I think that's good. And like I said, that's what drew me to Raquel was her stature. She reminds me a lot of like a female like Diesel. And I thought when she was kind of rolling with Liv, like that was like the female Diesel and Shawn Michaels. And I think that really could still be a thing one day. And like I said, I think like her size, puts her on a level possibly with China, as far as being that, being that stature and being that strong. So I like it, man. I think it's a real good evolution for the women, coming from being, divas to now we're, it's women's wrestling and it's women champions. And like I said, just seeing different sizes of women and different looks of women, I think it just adds a really good diversity. So like I said, I stand behind Raquel. I think she did good. I think the females in that match did good. So like I said, we'll just keep watching and see what happens, man. Then belts come off of her, then maybe we can see that singles run if she holds on to the belt and just continue doing what she's doing.
Yeah, hope so, man.
And staying relevant. I think they've really been able to kind of keep her in stories that are telling, and they're like kind of like they're not floating champions. I kind of felt when the Kabuki twins had the titles the first time when the women's tag team titles came out. For a long time, I didn't even know who the damn women tag team champions were. It wasn't really there. Like the stories weren't there, the matches weren't there. But I think they've done a pretty good job of really involving the women's tag team championships and not just letting them be just some mid-card belts that they put on the females to make them look better. I really like that they're using the belts and like the way they should. So that's pretty much all I can say. Raquel kind of did everything for me. I didn't really have to speak much on it, and all the women in the match pretty much did it for me. So,
Okay.
Next up for the WWE Women's Championship, we had the champion Tiffany Stratton taking on the challenger and WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. TS versus TS. Tiffy Tom versus Trishy Tom. And I will say this was a good match. Not my favorite match on the card. It was I would say out of all the matches that were on the card, I will say this was at the bottom. But don't get me wrong, it was a good match, and ultimately we still the champ Tiffany Stratton. I mean, the match was what it was.
I, cool match, solid match. The one thing I will say about it, what is Tiffany now?
She's back going to heel because Jay
What was
Cargill's
the point?
coming after her. She's gonna
Yeah,
go
well,
babyface. Go
she
ahead.
should have stayed that way. Like even
Well, I
through
mean,
the Charlotte,
it's just the fans that are cheering her. You know what I'm saying? Because she has a catchy
still, man,
catchphrase. She has a catchy phrase.
man. So how you gonna get that over?
What?
Like my thing was she shouldn't have never went to a baby. Even through the Charlotte shit, like
Yeah, it was that Charlotte shit
she
that got her
started showing
put over there.
she started doing baby shit instead of like her just staying heel, even like her just still doing her heel stuff even through the crowd's reaction.
Yeah, yeah, cause
Sometimes you gotta stay in your character, even though the crowd is giving you a different direction.
yeah, and
true.
I think it had a lot to do with her cash in. Like that's the thing, bro. Like you could be a heel baby face, it don't matter. Like when you cash in, whatever you are, it automatically gets flipped. If you're a
Yeah, because
heel, they
everybody's
cheer
waiting.
you.
Like
Yeah,
everybody's been looking
and
forward to
that's
the
what
person
happened.
to win they favorite to win that Money in the
Yeah.
Bank, just so
And
they
it
can
was the
have that
build up on how
cash
they
in.
did it. They were
Yeah,
already
That's true.
having Nia and that girl like shit on her. So it was already making people vulnerable, like, dang, like poor Tiffy, like, you know what I'm saying? So
hmm
once she cashed in, it kind of pushed her in that baby face. And then when Charlotte showed up, the way the crowd ate up Charlotte, like
quick,
Tiffy had nothing
quick.
to do but to be babyface because I mean, that segment was so crazy. Like it was so crazy that I mean Charlotte had to flat out lie to try to get herself out of it. Like that was brutal. So yeah, I don't really think it's Tiffy's fault. As far as being a baby face or a heel, I think she's just gonna have to kind of play her part and
Work,
yeah,
work
just
with what you
work.
got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
work with what she got, listen to the crowd and try it. I mean, who knows? I mean, You know, I mean, is Jade a baby face? I mean, is Jade
Yes.
considered a baby face?
Yes.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So I
She
mean,
is.
yeah. So I don't know how that title change
she's
is
only
going to
a heel in
happen.
Saudi Arabia.
Do what?
She's only a heel in Saudi Arabia,
Saudi
just like all
Arabia.
the other
God,
black
dog.
people.
This nigga, dog.
Yeah.
Next.
Speaking of Jade Cargill, the next match was a no holds barred match with the special referee of Bianca Belair, the EST. Jade Cargill versus Miss Money in the Bank, Naomi. This match was a fight.
Yeah.
It's about
She
to be
legitimately broke her nose, huh?
Good fight. I'm sorry.
Did she legitimately break her nose?
Yes.
Yeah, legit, huh?
Well,
That's what I
busted.
thought.
I won't say. I don't want to say broke, but I would say, she definitely busted her.
Oh, well,
nose.
yeah, okay. I had heard broken, but I just didn't know if that was they were using or if she did break it or not. So
Yeah, I definitely say she busted her nose open. I won't say broken because but yeah, and I will say Bianca is a great actress. Bianca is a good
No
actress.
bullshit.
She
bullshit.
she didn't show any favoritism to either one. She showed concern for both of them while they were doing moves and everything to each other, and I do commend her on her acting skills, man. So shout out to Bianca Belair with the acting skills, and the winner of this match was Jade Cargill. And she gave her an avalanche jaded through a table and got the pinfall victory in a no holds bar match. Um, next up was the 20-woman battle royal, and the women gets a women's world championship match at Clash in Paris. And the participants were Nikki Bella, Nia Jax, Julia, Natalia, Zelina Vega, Ivy Nile, Maxine Dupree, Candice LeRae, Miss Parker, Jada Parker, Lash Legend, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dame, B Fab, Michin, Alba Fire, Piper Niven, and Chelsea Green, and also the winner of the match, Stephanie Vaquer. That was it was a women's battle royal. I mean, it's a women's Royal Rumble
I
in a
kind of feel.
sense.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of felt that was tailored. That was tailored for Stephanie when you kind of look at the field.
She's blazing right now. So of course that
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
they
yeah,
gonna feed
yeah,
her.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
push her to the
yeah.
moon right now, man. She's doing amazing on the main roster right now.
What she
So
she on Raw?
yeah, she's on Monday Night Raw. Hence why the title hence why it was for the women's world championship.
Okay, yeah. So
So
all right.
yeah, it was a given for her to win that one. Yeah, Stephanie Vaquer won. Don't really want to go into detail about a battle royal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that
Yeah.
shit goes. And the final match of the evening was a singles match for the women's world championship between the challenger Rhea Ripley and the champion Io Sky. Now this match had a lot of history to it. Literally every match Io and Rhea have had in singles form, Rhea cannot get the dub. Rhea is over against
Ofer.
is an offer against Io Sky. She has 0 wins against Io Sky, and I will say this: this is a candidate for match of the year between these two ladies.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is a
yeah,
candidate for
yeah,
match of the
yeah.
year because they put on a banger. They blew the roof off of that one, man. It was amazing match from start to finish. They even had a moment at the beginning of the match where they were playing little mind games with each other, and then they was like, you know what? Hey, we what are we doing here? Let's fight. And them
Let's
girls
just
fought,
fight.
and them
Let's
girls
just
fought
fight.
each other, man. And I'm talking about they gave each other everything they can give to each other, and it was just like both of them were like, what do I need to do to finish this to finish this match off? Rhea was hitting big moves, couldn't get the pin. Io hitting big moves, couldn't get the pin. And then I believe the thing that the last thing they did to each other was I want to say Io hit a move on. I want to say she hit the over the moon on Rhea, or it was a big move that they both pretty much got hurt and just laid there for a little bit, and then and then the shocker of the whole event was the Money in the Bank cash in from Queen Naomi.
I did not
She
see that
cashed in.
coming.
Nobody saw it
Yeah,
coming,
nobody saw that coming. I ain't gonna
and
lie to
she
you.
cashed in the contract, making the match a triple threat match. And what I loved about the little detail with the beginning of it was Naomi literally was able to pull back the briefcase before she hit Io, before they made the match official, because it would have been a disqualification. And as soon as the bell
Triple
rang,
threats or non-disqualification matches.
no. Before they made the announcement that she was cashed
Oh,
in,
yeah,
she was
you're
about to hit her.
right.
It was
Smart.
technically still a
Yeah.
singles match, so it would have
Yeah, you're
caused a
right.
disqualification. So
Yeah, you're right.
as soon as she
Ring the bell.
didn't hit the bell, she pulled back, and then once she heard the bell, she
Wow.
decked
Yeah.
Io Sky, got rid,
Yeah.
and man, Rhea Ripley took a mean shoulder to the
Yeah.
shoulder to the turnbuckle post, man. I'm talking about, I thought she legit hurt herself. The way it
Yeah.
sounded, I thought she hurt herself. And then Naomi hits the split-legged moonsault and becomes your new reigning women's world champion for Monday Night Raw, man. It was a great moment. I'm not gonna hold you. I damn near shed a tear as I was watching this shit happen, because I was like, man, hold on, she's
Yeah.
about to cash in. I got excited, and I'm like, man, it's incredible that, like, what they're doing with Naomi right now, man. She's on a
Yeah,
hell of a
dude.
run, man.
She
One
really
hell of a
is,
run.
bro. I was so happy to see that. Me and Dynamite were talking the other day. Here's a guy on. I was telling him, like, my Mount Rushmore of female competitors is China, Naomi, Ivory, and Jacqueline. Those are my 4 women to me that are the greatest women wrestlers of all time. That's just me. That's my Mount Rushmore.
No, fair. Everybody
And
has
like I
their
said,
different
I'll
ones.
die on that hill. And to see her, dude, like to do it, like, we was choppy up the other day. I totally forgot that she was a Funkadactyl. Like,
Yeah.
I totally forgot about all that, dude. I used to watch Total Divas with my wife. Like, she was like into that show, so I'd watch it with her, and I totally forgot about all that, dude. And yeah, exactly. To see that, and then see her, be able to grow from that, become her own, and then when she was doing the whole glow thing, and then all of a sudden she got released, and that didn't stop her. I mean, she went to TNA, became a TNA knockout. Her and Jordan Grace put on a phenomenal match.
Man.
Her being able to bridge the gap and open up that door in TNA and WWE, like, Naomi does not get the credit that she deserves for bridging that gap, bro. Like, she's one of the pioneers in bridging that gap between TNA and WWE. To get to come back at Royal Rumble, to get Jordan Grace to come work Royal Rumble while she was in TNA, and to become friends with Jordan Grace and tell Jordan Grace, like, hey, girl, like, you got it. Like, it's time for you to jump. Like, you can survive. So yeah, dude,
for you to step up and
have an absolutely hell of a run.
I
I really hope it's done right, and I hope we don't see no bullshit in 2 weeks to 45 days from now that we see her lose it for absolutely no damn reason at all. So I'm really looking forward to it. And with or without a championship, she's phenomenal, but she deserves it.
Yeah, I'm with you 1,000% on that, man.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This solidified.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like I was telling
the TNA bridging the gap between TNA solidified that.
Like I told you the other day, T, you got to look at her complete resume. Look at all the things she's won and what she's done. She's made history damn near every time she's done something. She was the first black WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. She was she was one half of the first black WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. She won the Mae Young Battle Royal. Then she won
Was she the She was the knockout champion, right? At TNA, right?
She was the TNA Knockouts champion.
Was she the first black knockout champion?
No.
She the first. No, she the first black knockout to. She the first black woman to hold the knockouts and to hold a WWE championship.
Wow,
she's the first
phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal.
And she's the first black Miss Money in the Bank, and now she's won her third world championship in WWE.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So she's definitely like just her
That's
resume
all.
alone.
Pioneer, trailblazer.
She can retire tomorrow, and she's going into
Yeah,
she's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
Legit Hall of Famer.
They didn't got more for list. They didn't got it for list. So I mean,
and I've always been down with her,
Michelle
bro.
McCool is in the fucking Hall of Fame, fam. If she can't get if Michelle McCool can get in the Hall of Fame, Naomi better be in the goddamn Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
no, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to punch Triple H in the fucking nose if she's not in the Hall of Fame at the end of her career.
Yeah.
And I love
Triple
absolutely. H. You know how much I love that man, but that would be a crime if Naomi is not in the WWE Hall of Fame when her career is over with.
Absolutely.
A complete crime.
Absolutely.
But man, that was WWE Evolution. And man, this week coming up as far as wrestling goes is going to be interesting, man. I can't wait for the next couple weeks to see how everything turns out. There's a little bit of news I just read, man, that there might be it's possible, if not, don't, and just take it with a grain of salt. It's a possible shakeup with the Seth Rollins faction. There are rumors going around that Karrion Kross might sneak his way in somewhere somehow. I don't know how true that is, but like I said,
that's my dog, bro.
I would love to see Karrion Kross do something.
I'd love to see him do anything.
Yeah, I would love to see him on TV more, man. It would be definitely something interesting to see. Let's see what else we got here. The Undertaker, he's set to return to NXT next week. So yeah,
what's going on with that?
Well, he's of course, he's working with LFG, so he's working with the younger superstar. So, of course, he's going to pop up.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He's going to pop up at NXT. He was probably dealing with somebody, one of the younger superstars. Also, Slammiversary. Also at Slammiversary, they're going to have JC Jane taking on the TNA Knockouts champion.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that match. Yeah, leave.
It's a winner take all match. So whoever wins that match will be the new TNA Knockouts champion and the new NXT Women's champion. So that's we got some good things looking forward to right now.
Hey, speaking of TNA, what's up with Carlos Silva? You were talking about pursuing a TV deal.
Yeah, popular. I would think they're since with the WWE partnership that they have right now, they have I don't know if they're getting one, but I think they were in talks with a few companies about getting a TV deal or something, so they can get back on television, and that would be dope to see, man.
That would be really good to see.
Have TNA back on actual television, man.
What are they on right now? Because I don't watch it on TV. Like I have another. I ain't gonna say because this is going all over the world right now, but
it's like a pay-per-view or something like that. I think.
It's your subscription, huh?
I think. Yeah, it's like a subscription service. The TNA Honor Club or something. No, that's
yeah. Okay.
TNA stream service or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the big homie AJ Francis. He got a big fatal 4-way tag team match. Him and Casey Navarre versus the Namics, the Rascals, and the Hardy Boys. That's actually
gonna be tomorrow.
Huh?
Is that tomorrow?
I think that's a Slammiversary, huh?
That's Slammiversary. I think that's
Sunday. I think that's Sunday.
The Sunday or Saturday.
I think whatever the 20th is. I think that's a Sunday.
The 20th? Nah, Brody, that's a Monday.
Oh, Monday, guys.
You sure?
Yeah, because the 25th is Saturday.
Oh no, it's a Sunday. No, it's Sunday. Saturday. It's Sunday. Nah, the 20th is Sunday.
The 20th is Sunday. So. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I see it right now. TNA Slammiversary, yeah.
So this Sunday. Sunday coming up. Oh shoot! Okay, heck yeah! Now your boy got something to do
and also,
Sunday evening.
Also, just throwing this out there. Shout out to Maya World, fam. She was part of the Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. And they are and Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling is doing a tour in Texas, and it began already here in Houston. It features a mix of Japanese and Texas talent, and it gained a lot of support from Booker T. So shout out to Maya World, and shout out to the OG, the GOAT, the five-time world heavyweight champion Booker T, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Booker T. Absolutely.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much all the news I have, guys. I think we touched on everything from this whole jam-packed wrestle weekend. We damn near pushing 2 hours on this damn live stream. But man, it was a good time. You already know I have a great time, man. This is Wednesday Night's Wrestlecast. You already know my name, man. On behalf of my boys, RJ the Heel, man, the hottest, one of the hottest podcasts in the game right now, the Heels Corner, and my tag team partner, one half of the Tag Champs podcast,
yes, sir.
Mr. Dynamite TV. Don't watch him, watch Dynamite TV. And you already know my name, man, the Beige Bomber, the Petty Messiah, the Belt Collector, Corey Jarrett in the building, man. We thank y'all for joining us, man. I know we had a long episode. We greatly appreciate y'all, and we'll go see y'all next week, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the show. Make sure y'all follow us all on our socials, man. We got them on the taglines right underneath us, man. Make sure y'all follow us all everywhere.
Absolutely.
Again, we love you all. Take care of yourselves, man. And we are out this bitch. Y'all have a good night, folks.
Thank you.